Welcome children to the video lectures of social science. In the last video lecture, we started chapter number 18. We saw about the price rise and consumer awareness, right? We saw that how continuous and constant price rise is bad for the economy. At the same time, the stable price rise is good for the economy. We also saw what is inflationary price rise, okay, that is fugao in Gujarati, higher price rise, right? And we were seeing the reasons of price rise. What are the main reasons of price rise that we were seeing here, right? So we started with the first reasons of price rise, that is increase in the monetary supply. Increase in the monetary supply. So we'll start further. When there is increasing money, income of people, purchasing power, effective demands of commodity and services increase. Now when there is more money into the market, what will happen? The income of the money, people, purchasing power. Now what is purchasing power? Purchasing power means capacity to purchase more things. Suppose I have 1000, my salary is say 20,000 rupees. Then I will be able to go to a good restaurant. But just imagine my salary is 2000 rupees. Then I won't be able to go to a good restaurant with my family. So that is called purchasing power, the power to or spend capacity. Effective demands of commodities, okay, some commodities will be needed, and services increase, but the total supply does not increase accordingly. So this happens, okay. Now when the more money is put into the market, what will happen? People will have more money. They will be starting to spend the money. But what will happen is the supply of the money, supply of the commodity, supply of the things will not be changing. And due to that, there will be price rise. So the price rise is there, and due to that, price rise is there. Okay. So here, which law is implemented? Then, if you remember, I told you in the last, right, demand supply law. Here, the supply is less, the demand is high, and due to that, what will happen is the price will rise up. Okay, the supply will be less, the demand will be high, and due to that, the prices will rise up. So this is the main reason. This is the main reason due to which the price will rise up as more money is put into the market. In order to fulfill planned and unplanned expenditures, government increases supply of money by generating new money through deficit replacement policy. See, what will sometime it happen now, every year through the budget, government have certain planned expenditures, okay, but sometimes there are unplanned expenditures or certain expenditures that they have not planned, okay. So due to which there will be a deficit, there will be a gap into that. And how does the gap is filled? By printing more money. Increase in administrative expenses of the government. See, these are some of the reasons. Increasing administrative expenses of the government, unplanned expenditure, defense expenditure, or increase in expenditure of different welfare schemes and fairs, expenditure on celebrations, public or private expenditure leads to sudden increase in supply of money in the market, which increases purchasing power. Due to all these things, the more market money will be put into the market, okay, market means economy, and due to it, the purchasing power of the people will increase. As the purchasing power increases, what will happen? That results in increasing of price level. As more money is there into the pocket of the people, they will pay more money, okay. And here again the demand supply rule comes into the supply is less, the demand is more, and due to that price rises up. Thus increasing purchasing power becomes the reasons for price rise. So you need to remember, this is a very important point. Increasing purchasing power becomes the reason for price rise. Okay, so this is one of the reasons due to which the prices of the day-to-day commodities also start increasing. Okay. No increase is there in total production or supply of the commodity. See, the supply, production or supply is not changed, okay, and the service in the market due to unplanned expense of the government, but due to increase in salaries or allowance and supply of the money increase in the hand people. Along with this, resources of the production start getting more value. Okay, resources of production, land and other things. So income increases, leading to cumulative increase in the supply. Okay, overall increase in the supply of the money. As a result of it, purchasing power increases. See, purchasing power of the people increases as the salaries and other things have been increased, but the supply of the things have not been increased up. That is, total demand increases. See, total demand increases, but the supply does not increase in accordance. This leads to price rise. Okay, so again the rule comes into it. The supply, demand and price is that the supply is not increasing. The total demand is increased, but supply is not increased. So supply is less. Demand is increased, so it is high, and due to that, what will happen? The price will rise up. So this is again the simple logic that we do. Okay, now let's see. Okay, thus price rise is result as well as reason for the increase in supply. See, due to this price rise is result. See, very important line. Price rise is result as well as reason for increase in supply of the money. It is also the result. Due to the price rise, more money is put into the market. At the same time, due to price rise, okay, it is one of the reasons why the market have to put more money. The bank reduce rate of interest on credit as well as increase its reserve cash, which helps to give loans. See, what does bank do? They decrease the rates. Okay, the reduce means decrease the rate of the loans, and at the same time due to that they increase their reserve cash. The cash which the bank keeps with them is increased up, and due to that they have started giving loans and credit to the people at low rate and mild condition, which results in increase in supply. And due to this, what will happen? More money will be into the hand of the people. People will start taking loans as the loan interest on the loans is very less, right, in hand of the people, which creates pressure on demand of commodities. And they will start, now they have the money with them, people have the money with them, as banks are giving loans at a very very low rate. So they have money with them, but they don't have the chances to buy things, and that's why they will be paying more for the things that are less valued even. Okay, and this will ultimately cause the price rise. Okay, so this is one of the reason. One of the most important reason is population growth. Population growth is the most important reason for price rise. Population increase at the rate of 1.9% in India. See, again 1.9% it is increasing. Total population of India was 121 crore in 2011. See, when the census was done last time in 2011, right? Next year the census will be done again. So the population was 121 crore. How much? 121 crore, and that is very very high. Okay, now as more people are there, so the demand is always high. As the demand is always high, the producers are not able to cope up with the supply, and due to the supply will be less. So again the rule of the law economics comes into the right, that is supply, demand and price. As more population is there, then the supply will be less, the demand will be high, and due to that the price will always be high. So we need to remember this. Okay, and it comes into the mind every time we do it, right? So because of the speedy increase in population of the country in 2000, an imbalanced condition of demand and supply was created. See, due to high increasing, there was an imbalance which led to shortage of supply, which led to the price of the rice. Okay, so as there was shortage of supply, due to which the price goes up. Next reason is increase in export. Now you know what is export and import. Import is to get things from foreign countries into our nation, and export is to send things from our country to foreign countries. Okay, that is export. Because of increase in demand of Indian goods in foreign market, government have encouraged increase in exports. The government is increasing export. They are sending Indian goods to the foreign market. as a result of which availability of commodities decrease. Commodity here means day to day use, and due to that what will happen, as the things are sent outside, as the exports are more, the commodity availability in the local or internal market will get less. Okay, recently if you remember, the prices of onion went very high, and due to that what government had to do, government had to stop the export of the onion for some time. Why? As onion is sent outside the country, it is creating a shortage of onion into our country, and due to that the prices of onion went very high. Now onion is a commodity which is used day to day by each and every person, whether he may be rich or he may be poor. So due to exports also the price rise up. So scarcity is observed. See what will happen, the scarcity will increase, and due to the scarcity ultimately what will happen is this will lead to the price rise, right? So export is also a very important reason for the price rise. The next reason is high price of raw material. Okay, raw material, if the raw material will be high priced, the finished product will be more expensive. We know that. Shortage of raw material leads to increase in production cost. See, shortage of raw material. Okay, ultimately the production cost will increase. So price of commodities increases, and ultimately it will also lead to the increase in the commodity prices, that is the ending or the end product price. On the other side, consumers of produced goods are same workers or common people. The consumer means the people who use. I told you that we will give a definition. Now consumer is the person who uses the product. Okay, the end user. We can be termed as consumer. You also can be termed as consumer. Consumer or the produced goods are same and worker. Okay, they demand for increase in salary, they also want more salaries, and when it is satisfied, there is again increase in the production, and the cost results in price rise. As they will have more money, they will put that into more buying capacity. Ultimately it leads to the price rise, and this will continue, this will not stop. Okay, so high price of the raw material also one of the reasons for the price rise, right? The next reason is usage of non-registered currency, that is black money. You know about black money, right? Recently only 8th November, okay, our Prime Minister had declared the demonetization, that is ending up of usage of currency notes of 500 and 1000. Okay, and recently, right, there was the anniversary, or rather the date, right? So now what is black money? Black money is not black color money, but in simple word, money on which tax is not paid is called black money. Money on which tax is not paid is called black money. Now how the tax is not paid? Now government takes tax from all the individuals for doing business and all other. There are various type of tax. One of the major tax is called income tax. Okay, now what is income tax? Income tax means, in simple, I'll explain very simple words. Okay, just imagine Mr. A is doing a salary and his income is say 50,000 rupees. Okay, now 50,000 into 12 months, okay, is equal to 6 lakh rupees. How much? 6 lakh rupees. Means Mr. A earns 6 lakh rupees in a year. Now as per government rules, government have made certain levels. Okay, if you are earning say up to 5 lakh rupees, you need to pay this much, and XYZ. We just imagine that if he earns on it, right? So government have made a rule that if you earn till 5 lakh rupees, then you need to pay 5% of the tax. Now till 2.5 lakh, okay, there is no tax. So Mr. A has to pay tax on the remaining amount. Okay, so on the remaining amount, okay, so what does he do? He does not show the remaining amount into his account or into his bank. Okay, instead he keeps that in the cash. He doesn't want to show it to the government. Why? Because as he has to pay the tax on it. right? So for the remaining amount, now the remaining amount is, okay, if we minus 2.5 lakh out of this 6 lakh, then the remaining amount is 3.5 lakh. Okay, now 5 percentage of 3.5 lakh will be 17,500 rupees. So legally he has to pay. Okay, there are certain rules, but this we are going very simple for understanding. So Mr. A has to pay 17,500 rupees to the government if he doesn't, okay, if he shows all the money into the bank. Now for not paying this, if he doesn't want to pay this money, right, so what does he do? He does not show the money into the bank. Instead he keeps it as a cash, or he invests in something else, or he doesn't, in simple word, he doesn't show into his accounts or books, and that is termed as black money. Okay, now what will happen? For saving this 17,500, he will not show this 3 lakh, round about 3.5 lakh rupees into the accounts, and this 3.5 lakh is the black money, right? So I hope you understood what black money is, right? So we'll keep till here. In this particular video lecture, we saw about the reasons for price rise, increasing monetary supply, and the other reasons for